a flea market box of pencils just for fun. Hello everyone. During a recent visit to a flea market, I came upon a vendor that had this box of what appear to be assorted vintage pencils, and I spent a few moments looking through it, but then thought I'd just ask how much for the whole box. $7, he says. I say deal. It's like the price of a movie, and I'll have at least 2 hours worth of fun looking through this. Now I'm going to go through it here for anyone that is interested in watching. It's not going to take me 2 hours, but if going through a box of random vintage pencils isn't your thing, you've been warned. So you can click off at this time and no hard feelings. But first I'm going to go through and sort out all the pens, which I'm sure will not be working properly anyway, and aren't really something I collect. Okay, I think I got them all. Really, even among the pens, there's some things of interest here. This one looks like a letter opener pen combo. I believe that came with this little stand. Sit on your desk, possibly. Kind of curious. What else? Extra Rider, made in USA. Has a removable clip. I'll probably harvest that before throwing out the pen. Here's a Bic Accountant fine point, made in USA. Also has a clip that I'll probably remove. Bic Arcanum Elementary School, 39 cents. Pretty cool. Maybe I'll keep that and slide a replacement in there. Preble County National Bank. What else? A lot of these that are designed to look like pencils, so they tricked me. This one's been through some rough times. What else quickly here? Another Extra Rider. Anything else of interest? Curious, oddly shaped thin pen here. Oh, it's marketing. Straighten out the auditor's office. Elect Richard Ewing, Preble County Auditor. All right. Okay. Not going to waste any more time on the pens because I have very little interest in those. Next, I'm going to find the mechanical pencils, of which I saw several while looking through. I think I've got them all. Let's look at those. Pens are invading the frame here. All right, so this one is not a mechanical, and it's filthy, but still something I collect and I'm interested in. Bullet pencil. This one from Amico. Anhydrous ammonia. So Amico Agricultural Products. Very nice. I'll go in my collection after I clean it up. We have a Duralite, two Duralites, one a little fatter than the other, both from Dualman Electric in Dayton, Sydney, Lorraine, and Elyria, and Cleveland, Ohio. Duralite Mechanical appears to work properly. At least that one does. Oh, I see, you twisted. This one's out of lead, but it appears to turn okay. Very nice. Scripto. I'm not sure I have one in this color. This one's kind of rough. I'll try to get some steel wool on there and clean that off. Kind of a light smoky blue. Turns a little stiffly. No lead apparently. I'm going to say that'll probably be able to be made to work again. They're very simple mechanical pencils. Nice. And what do we have here? Magic multiplying pencil. Turn here. Okay, so it's like a cheating pencil for working out your math problems. That's kind of clever. There's the mechanical pencil part. Also no lead in it, but it looks like it works. Huh. Doesn't say who made that, but that's interesting. It's mostly wood. Unusual for a mechanical pencil. Okay, so what, 4 mechanicals and a bullet pencil, a Scripto that I didn't own before, a couple of apparently working Duralites. I'd say that's my $7 right there. I'm happy, but let's see what we have in terms of wooden pencils. Now, I won't go through each one at a time, but let's just look at a representative sample here. First of all, that's not a pencil, that's a dip pen. It's kind of cool. That one I can't see what it says. No, it's a person's name. John Strong. What else do we have? This looks interesting. Number 59, Sears, Roebuck and Company pencil. Sharpened for a lefty, or they just weren't paying attention. That's kind of cool. Here we have a Mallard pencil company. I don't know that I have, maybe 1 or 2 that I've come across, I'm not sure. Mallard Armada. Georgetown, Kentucky, number 2 pencil. Been well used. Here we have a fat marketing pencil designed for a left-hand orientation. Richmond, Indiana. Watts Regulator Company. Plumbing and heating valve specialists. All right. Somebody hacked at that with a pocket knife. Here we have violins. No indication of manufacturer, or is there? Something in Pennsylvania. speeding along because this is taking forever. We have an Eagle Comfort. Kind of Thunderbird era of Eagle logos. Nationals Thor, number 422. Pencil from The Ohio State University. It's like a lot of marketing pencils. Here's a slender pencil from the Grand Hotel, Mackinac Island, or is it Mackinac Island? I forget which is which. The bridge and the island have different pronunciation. Any Michigander can answer that for me. Cool little pencil. Reminds me of the Jane Seymour, Christopher Reeve movie, Somewhere in Time. Another Eagle Comfort 602. It's a number 1 pencil. Kind of want to try that one out. Advertising pencil from the Guardian Bank in Springfield. What's this? Boring advertising. What do we have here? Unlock more power from your grains and roughages with Mormon's Feeds. Sorry, that wasn't centered very well while I read that. Another skinny pencil, religiously themed, John 3:16. Mrs. Moving About likes to stick these thin pencils in her Bible. That would be a good candidate for that. There's a coal company. You don't see much advertising for coal companies anymore. George Davis, New Carlisle, Ohio. Aid Association for Lutherans. E.F. Twilight. I wonder if that's, I assume that's Eberhard Faber. Twilight. Not a pencil make I heard of. Or model, that is. Steno Electronics. North Main Street in Urbana, Ohio. That's where the flea market was located. Wayne Feeds. What else do we have? Anything interesting? An Eagle Coquette. Eagle Pencil Company. Coquette. I want to focus on that. There you go. Never heard of that brand of pencil before, that model. Eraser's gone, but that's probably a keeper because they don't have any that say that. There's a old beat up Murado. Life Insurance Company. There's one sharpened at 2 ends. Oh, there we go. Pennsylvania Railroad. Number 2 pencil. Too bad that's sharpened at both ends. I have a growing collection of railroad pencils. That will be a keeper. I hope I find a more intact version sometime. There's another tiny one. This is even tinier than normal. That is a tiny pencil. It doesn't say anything on it that I can see. Might be some very small print there that I can't make out. No, can't see it. Anything else interesting? Palomino. I don't think it's the Palomino of Blackwing fame, but Palomino number 171. I think think I've come across one of those before. More advertising. What's this? Something unsharpened. That looks pretty modern. Didn't say anything on it. Here's an old timer. Ralph Fulton. Okay, Ralph, you've got your pencil. There's another Eagle Comfort, a slightly different era, I think, than the first one I found. Another both ends. Oh, well, that's a shame. Another Pennsylvania Railroad. They ended up sharpening it on the right end. It's a number 1 pencil, too. Gotta try that sucker out. Then maybe they started sharpening on the wrong end and realized their error. That's a darn shame. Anything else interesting in here? There's a pen. I didn't take it out. A lot of advertising pencils. There's a Lenten Pencil Company. Seeing a lot of those all of a sudden. Apache. Lenten Apache number 2 pencil. Product number 88. Don't have one of those, I'm certain. I think I'm about at the end. Well, except for this Musgrave, it doesn't say what model pencil that is, but it's a number 3 of some type. It's a classic older Musgrave out of Shelbyville, Tennessee. That's pretty cool. Don't see many of those in the wild. Mechanicsburg High School. Something Tennessee Corporation. I think that's about all the interesting things in here. Didn't last as long as a movie, but I'm going to go back through and try some of these pencils out. And the rest likely will be redonated, or if they're in awful shape, pitched. Don't judge me. Thanks for spending some time going through this flea market box of pencils with me. Hope to see you here again next time.